He was McSteamy. He was Cal Jacobs. And A.L.S. still took him. Imagine waking up one morning and your hand feels a little weak. You shake it off. Maybe you've been on your phone too much. Maybe you're just tired. But weeks pass, and it doesn't get better. It gets worse. You see one doctor, then another, then another. 9 months of waiting rooms, 9 months of tests, until a neurologist finally looks you in the eyes and says 3 letters that change everything. A.L.S. For most people, that's where the story ends. For Eric Dane, it was the beginning of the most courageous chapter of his life. And the world just lost him. He was 53 years old. What is going on, everyone? Today, we're talking about Eric Dane, the man the world fell in love with as McSteamy on Grey's Anatomy, who reinvented himself on Euphoria, and who, even as a brutal disease stripped away his body piece by piece, refused to stop showing up for his fans, for his daughters, for every single person fighting A.L.S. He passed away Thursday, February 19th, 2026, and there is so much more to his story than most people know. Let's get into it. Eric Dane was born on November 9th, 1972, in San Francisco. His childhood was marked by tragedy early. His father died by suicide when Eric was just 7 years old. That kind of loss doesn't leave you. It shapes you, and it would come back to haunt him in the worst possible way decades later. He spent years grinding through minor TV roles in the 90s and early 2000s. Then in 2005, everything changed. He guest starred on Grey's Anatomy as Dr. Mark Sloan, a charming, devastatingly handsome plastic surgeon. His very first major scene? Walking out of a bathroom dripping wet, wrapped in nothing but a towel. People noticed. The fan base exploded. They called him McSteamy, and just like that, Eric Dane was a household name. He appeared in 139 episodes across multiple seasons. His character evolved from a charming scoundrel into someone fans genuinely cared about. When Mark Sloan died in season 9, viewers were wrecked, but Eric wasn't done. After Grey's, he took on Captain Tom Chandler in The Last Ship, 5 seasons of a post-apocalyptic naval thriller on TNT. No towels, no HOSP it, A.L.S, just grit and range. Then came Euphoria. In 2019, Eric joined HBO's critically acclaimed drama as Cal Jacobs, one of the most complex, morally fractured characters on television. A successful family man on the surface, but underneath, a man at war with his own identity. It was a completely different world from McSteamy, and he attacked it without hesitation. He said playing Cal was freeing. He wanted the humanity to come through, and it did. He reprised the role for Euphoria's 3rd and final season. And here's the thing that gets me. He filmed those scenes while already fighting A.L.S. In early 2024, Eric noticed weakness in his right hand. He thought he'd been on his phone too much. But weeks passed, then months. 2 hand specialists, 2 neurologists, 9 months of waiting. Then 3 letters. A.L.S. No cure, no reversal. A disease that quietly dismantles your nervous system, your muscles, your voice, your breath, until there's nothing left to fight with. Then in June 2025, he sat down with Diane Sawyer on Good Morning America and got brutally honest. His entire right side had stopped working. His left side was still functional. For now, he said, "It's on me the second I wake up. It's not a dream." But what hit hardest was when he talked about his daughters, Billy and Georgia, 15 and 14 years old, because he knew what it felt like to grow up without a father. His dad was gone by the time Eric was 7. And now A.L.S. was threatening to do the exact same thing to his girls. He said all he wanted was to spend time with his family and work a little bit if he could. Work. He still wanted to work. And work he did. 2 months after his diagnosis, he told E! News. I'm going to ride this till the wheels fall off. It keeps me moving forward, which is super important right now. He filmed Euphoria Season 3. He starred in the Amazon Prime thriller Countdown alongside Jensen Ackles. He guest starred on NBC's Brilliant Minds, playing a firefighter living with A.L.S. He played a character dying from the exact disease that was killing him. Think about what that took. By September 2025, his speech was slurring. By October, he was in a wheelchair full-time. He missed the Emmy Awards, where he was supposed to present alongside Jesse Williams, because a fall had landed him in the hospital getting stitches. He said afterward, "A.L.S. is a nasty disease. I was really upset, but there was nothing I could do." Even then, he didn't stop. He met with A.L.S. representatives. He sat down with California Congressman Eric Swalwell to push for federal research funding. He used every platform he had to be louder. His words, "I don't really have a dog in the fight when it comes to worrying about what people think of me. This is more of, how can I help? How can I help?" That was Eric Dane. His wife, actress Rebecca Gayheart, who had filed for divorce back in 2018, but withdrew the petition when he got sick, stood by his side through all of it. He called her his biggest champion. Together, they raised their daughters through the impossible. Eric Dane passed away on Thursday, February 19, 2026, at a hospital in Los Angeles, surrounded by his wife, his daughters, and the people who loved him most. He was 53. His family said in a statement, "Throughout his journey with A.L.S., Eric became a passionate advocate for awareness and research, determined to make a difference for others facing the same fight. He will be deeply missed and lovingly remembered always." What makes his story so powerful isn't McSteamy or Cal Jacobs or the career highlights, though those were incredible. It's that when life handed him the worst news imaginable, his first instinct wasn't to disappear. It was to show up. For his kids. For strangers with A.L.S. For anyone who needed to see that it's possible to face the unsurvivable with your head up. He said he'd ride it till the wheels fell off. He did. Some people spend their whole lives trying to matter. Eric Dane spent his last year proving he already did, not from the stage, not from a hospital bed, but from every single moment he chose to keep going when stopping would have been easier. That's the legacy. Not McSteamy, not the towel, not the Emmy nomination. The fact that he kept showing up. That's who he was. If this video moved you, hit that subscribe button right now. We tell stories like this every week. Real lives, real moments that deserve more than a passing headline. Drop a comment below. What do you remember most about Eric Dane? McSteamy? Cal Jacobs? The way he faced his final chapter? And share this video, because his story deserves to be heard by as many people as possible. I'll see you in the next one.